Hi, my name's Mike Shambaugh Miller. I'm the Executive Director of Produce from the Heart. Did you know that over 40% of the produce grown in Nebraska never makes it to market? 20% of what is grown ends up in the landfill. Roughly 15% more is either left in the field to rot or it's plowed under. Why are these numbers so high? Well, in some cases, it's just not feasible economically for the farmer to harvest the crop because the market value is too low to cover his cost. Other cases, some crop damage to part of the field, again, makes it unfeasible to harvest the rest of the field. In other cases, when it does get to market, it just isn't pretty enough for today's consumer. And there, the market will separate out the ugly produce and throw it away. This leads to over 300,000 Nebraskans being what is termed food insecure. These are the working poor, the elderly, and in many cases, children, to the extent that 1 in 6 of the elderly and 1 in 4 of children are considered food insecure, meaning that at least once a week they don't know where their next meal is coming from. In some communities in Nebraska, those numbers can be as high as 1 in 4 elderly and 1 in 2 children. With the children and the elderly, this can lead to poor nutrition and the health effects of poor nutrition. With the children, it can lead to doing poorer in school, which in the long run leads to other issues as they become adults. What does Produce from the Heart try and do about this? Well, we work with farmers, we work with farmers markets, we work with community gardens, and we work with private gardens to collect that produce. We work with farmers who set aside part of their crop. They'll harvest that and then we'll pick it up at the site. In some cases, the farmer will leave it in the field. We work with getting volunteers to come out and pick that produce. They then package the produce into sizes that are more agreeable to handing out at local pantries. And we work with community gardens and local gardeners to also come to the garden and pick the crop with volunteers, and then volunteers transport those crops to local pantries. We work across the state and have organizations in over 300 pantries where the crop can be delivered as close as possible to where it's picked. That keeps it the freshest and therefore the healthiest for those people that we're trying to help. How can you help? We need more volunteers. We need more farmers and more farmers markets and gardens to donate to us. And of course, we also need financial donations to help cover the cost of transporting the crop from the farm to the pantry. You can contact us at producefromtheheart.org, or you can reach us at producefromtheheart@gmail.com. Remember, every parent has the right to say, eat your vegetables.